NBA 2K is completely out of control and it needs to be stopped.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
I remember a time when the battle of competition ran rampant and all the things we loved. All the homies on the playground fought over which was better. SmackDown or Raw, Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh, and NBA 2K versus NBA Live. Most of the time, NBA Live won that battle until about 2008 or so, at least in my opinion. Year after year, EA Games put out one amazing NBA Live game after another. But slowly over the years, the quality of NBA Live just couldn't match the rising success that was NBA 2K, and the 2K series became the top dog. Ultimately, we stopped even getting any NBA Live games, and NBA Live 19 was actually the very last one. I actually thought it was a pretty decent game, and for what it was, it was much cheaper than NBA 2K19 when I picked it up. And while it did feel like it was missing a little something, it was nice to have a different option for basketball instead of being forced to buy 2K every year. We've seen what the 2K series does with absolutely no competition, and it's a shame. 2K's greed has gotten completely out of control, and quite frankly, it's come to a horrible peak with NBA 2K24. I've talked to no end in the past about how Myplayer mode in past games is literally just set up for you to pay to upgrade your Myplayer in order to stand a chance. And if you thought that was bad enough, the new season pass in 2K24 makes it even worse. The problem is that NBA 2K series essentially has a monopoly on the entire basketball simulation video game genre. If 2K has no competition, it has no reason to innovate or properly listen to anything the consumers are saying. Look at 2K24 Steam reviews. They are overwhelmingly negative, and rightfully so. What do you think the chances are that a series that pretty much puts out the same game every year with some minor tweaks makes any kind of drastic changes to its product without a significant reason to? Sure, they could update some things like gameplay engines, but do you really think they're going to take out the season pass away when it probably made them so much money this year? This is why players need another franchise to turn to, so that competitions can force both games to be at their best and us gamers benefit from it in the max. And that franchise could be NBA Live. On a side note, I've been working on making custom NBA Live 24 covers because I've been bored. Let me know which of these is better. Let me know in the comments. EA should definitely hire me to make their game covers. Jokes aside, here's hoping NBA Live makes a comeback, and if it does, there's definitely some things that I'd like to see in the game. Firstly, I remember playing NBA Live 05 as a kid, and I remember how amazing those dunk contests used to be. I'd love for a brand new NBA Live game to have that type of dunk contest come back with all of those different types of dunks and crazy combos of the moves that we used to be able to pull off. There's just something about NBA Live 05 dunk contest that stuck out to me so much than every other game since then, and I really wish that it could be replicated in a modern NBA Live game. This would definitely help NBA Live stand out from the competition. Secondly, I hope they keep doing what they did in NBA Live 19, and let's start the Myplayer, or whatever they want to call it, at a 70 overall. I'm sick of starting NBA 2K My Career over and over each year with a rookie that can barely make layups. These rookies come in and are ready to play in real life, and it just makes more sense that I can have a decent overall player come in and be able to do his thing. We know why 2K does this: money, obviously. But if EA wants to stand out in a 2K dominated market, it makes so much more sense to focus less right now on microtransactions and more on a great game. Lastly, for a great NBA Live game, we need updated graphics and animations along with other modes and things to do. Because both series are simulation games, it would make sense that most people would be drawn to the game with better graphics and animations while actually playing the game. Additionally, an extra mode that helps people find fun that 2K doesn't have would definitely help the game stand out. This is just off the top of my head, but the WWE 2K series has a showcase mode where we can relive the big matches of legendary wrestlers. I'd love to see something like that for more than one player. So maybe this year's theme is, for example, the 90s, and we get to play through legendary matchups and moments as players like Jordan, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, and so much more. I know NBA 2K does something like this to a lesser scale, but it would be amazing to get a crazy huge mode like that with unlockables like teams and uniforms, and I'm sure you guys can think of something better than this, so of course if you do, let me know in the comments. The NBA 2K series has been running rampant on the community for too long, and it desperately needs a competitor. The NBA Live series can perfectly fill this role if done correctly. What do you guys think? Would you like NBA Live to make a comeback? If so, what would you like to see in the game? Let me know in the comments below. This is Plot Armor Games, signing out for the day, and we will see you in the next video.